So Tank Davis comes out and has some words about his feelings towards boxing and about positions and who wants to be the best. Everything, all those conversations that's been surrounding him for probably the last few years, even the last couple of months has been really intense with Shakur Stevenson talks of him fighting Keyshawn Davis, Devin Haney over the last couple of years before he moved up. And, just a lot of other fighters as well. You got Lamont Roach rematch that's right now hanging in the balance. We don't know if that's official yet. Just a lot of things going on. A lot of expectations that fans have for Tank Davis that it seems like, at this point right now, he really doesn't have as far as the expectations. He don't have a lot of expectations in his case because he feels like he don't really care about boxing like that. And I understand where he's coming from because at this point right now, his career, he's done everything. He don't really have any kind of expectations towards undisputed. Hasn't really talked about that much. Hasn't been asked about it much. It hasn't been a priority much at all. That's why he's telling people right now, like, I haven't really never cared about the #1 spot. Y'all can have it. Never really cared about it. The fighters who have, somehow Tank got bunched in with the fighters who care about the #1 spot. He just cared about putting on big fights, making it, making his money, being a megastar, putting on action-packed fights people want to see, entertaining fights, wanting the money. Necessarily don't want, I guess, the fame or, the #1 spot. It is part of the game. If you're going to be the #1 spot, the fame, being the best, trying to be the best, trying to dominate everybody else. And people are saying a lot of things about Tank gonna do this, he gonna do that, he gonna do that. And Tank is like, I ain't gonna do none of that. Y'all can have the #1 spot. And he's referring to the people who's using his name for arguments and saying what he's gonna do in his career. And I've been telling everybody, people shooting a lot of jump shots for Tank, but they're not in the gym with him. Like, they're doing a lot of different things. When they're talking about, he's trying to fight this guy and this guy. He's not. He never said that. Why would you speak up for him in the case? And it makes it look bad, too, because he co-signed a lot of people who have been speaking up for him. Then he says the opposite of what they said. He don't want the #1 spot. So he letting y'all know. Like, anybody who thought that before or now, that's not going to happen. Tank Davis is trying to be the best at what he can do as far as entertaining and putting on action-packed fights. Most of the fans who watch him, that's what they care about. They tell you that. They don't care about these guys trying to be technical and all this other stuff in the ring. So Tank has he agrees with his fans a lot of ways and people who support him or that's new to boxing and that's gotten to boxing watching him. So they don't really care about the #1 spot either. But they will have the argument about who's best and Tank can beat this guy and that guy. But what I've been trying to tell people is it's not a conversation because it's not going to happen. Tank lets you know right now this is not going to happen. All these fights you're trying to line me up with, it's not going to happen. Not going to happen. He liked to box, but he don't care for the sport of boxing, which is understandable. A lot of people love to play certain sports, but the business and just the whole sport and everything, it's a business. It's not really even a sport. It's a whole business. Everything's a business these days. Sports is really more so business these days to begin with. Because as soon as you start talking about sports, business come up and some politics mixed in between. So, yeah, I can understand what he says about that, and maybe he feels a certain way about the Loma situation. Who knows? Loma just retired recently. You got the Roach fight rematch that's right now. I don't know if he has a lot of interest in that, a lot of motivation behind it. But we'll see.